Hello students, in this class we continue the chapter 3, Understanding Quadrilaterals exercise 3.4. Here we'll solve the second question. The second question given is, identify all the quadrilaterals that have, there are two sub questions here. First option is 4 sides of equal length. So we'll see the quadrilateral having 4 sides equal length. So first one we can say that is square. We'll take the answer first one as square. Have 4 sides equal length. See the square, as we know this is a square which with all the sides equal. So 4 sides equal in length. This is a quadrilateral which all sides are equal. So this is the first one. Next one is, we can take as rhombus. Rhombus is also a quadrilateral with the 4 sides equal in length. So this one. So here also 4 sides are equal in length. So these are the 2 quadrilaterals. So we move on to the next one, that is, next option given is 4 right angles. So the first option here is, we can take as rectangle. Rectangle having 4 right angles. So this one is a rectangle. See, therefore 4 angles. So having rectangle, 4 right angles. So this is the first option. Next one is, we can take square. Square is also a quadrilateral with the 4 right angles. See, 4 right angles. So this is the second question. So we had 4 quadrilaterals here, 2 each in each question. So this is the second one. We move on to the third question. Third question is, explain how square is a quadrilateral. We have to explain how the square is. Option is given as, first one quadrilateral, second one is a parallelogram, third one a rhombus, and fourth one a rectangle. So first option we see a quadrilateral is given. Explain square as quadrilateral. So for this, a square, we'll write some points. A square is a quadrilateral. A square is a quadrilateral with 4 equal sides. 4 equal sides and angles. So here all the angles are equal, all the sides are equal, and all angles are equal. So this is a, so square we can prove it as a square as quadrilateral. How means like this, 4 angles, 4 sides, all the angles are equal, all the sides are equal. So you can also say it's also a square. It's also a regular quadrilateral as both its sides and angles are equal. So this is the conclusion. So next we move on to the next option, that is a parallelogram. So a square is as parallelogram means, first point, a square is a parallelogram. It's also a quadrilateral with four congruent sides or equal sides, you can say, and four congruent sides and four right angles. And they also have two sets of parallel sides. So finally we can say parallelograms or quadrilaterals with two sets of parallel sides. So these are the few points. It is a square is a parallelogram with four congruent sides and four right angles. There are also two sets of parallel sides in the parallelogram. Or finally we can say parallelogram or quadrilaterals and also square with two sets of parallel sides. So this is few points we have to write. Now next option we'll move on to a square as rhombus. So for this one we can say a square is a rhombus. Square is a rhombus since all the sides of a square are equal in length. So this is the point for this square as rhombus. Next we move on to the rectangle. Square as rectangle means every square, for this we can write as every square is a rectangle. Every square is a rectangle because it is a quadrilateral. It is a quadrilateral with all four angles, right angles. So this is the one point for both this rhombus and rectangle. So next we move on to the next part. That is part of the question, that is question 4. So this completes the question 3. We move on to the question 4. Here the question is given as, name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals bisect each other. So what are the quadrilaterals? For first option they are given bisect each other. For this, the first we can write as a square. Square is a quadrilateral whose diagonal bisect each other. See, this is a square. Two diagonals C bisect each other. So this one is first one. Then next is we can say that is rectangle. Rectangle also we know the two diagonals bisect each other. So this one for rectangle. Then third one is a rhombus. Rhombus. So this one, so here these are the two diagonals. Okay, next one is fourth one, we can take it as parallelogram. Parallelogram. So here also we have two diagonals bisect each other. So these are the diagonals which bisect each other. So four options are there: square, rectangle, rhombus and parallelogram. So this is the first option, first question, first part of the question. Next one is, are perpendicular bisectors of each other? Means diagonals perpendicular bisectors of each other. We should only name the diagonals. So for this one we have two options. That is, first one is a square. Next one is rhombus. So this is also same thing, but only we have two options, that is the square and rhombus. So for example, this is a line, consider this as a line AB, and this one is a point, and this is a line segment. This is called, AB is called line segment. This AB, and this line is CD. So this is called as a perpendicular bisector. So bisector. So this is called as a, see, if this is a line segment AB and CD is passing through this line at some point, consider this M is a midpoint, then this CD is called as a perpendicular bisector. This happens only in square and rhombus. See the square, if the square is like this, so ABCD is a square, and these are the two diagonals bisect each other at the point O. So here the angle, see, AOB is equal to 90 degrees. So here this is called as a perpendicular bisector. As I explained here, this is a line segment and this is the perpendicular bisector which meet at the point midpoint M. So this condition comes only in the square. Means in the square C we have only, it comes and bisect and forms into four equal parts. Two diagonals make four equal parts. Here also two diagonals meet at a point, make the complete diagram or the quadrilateral given into four parts. So this is the solution for the second one. They have only asked us to name the diagrams. So this is the solution, square and rhombus. For third one, so one more option is there here. So I have left out here. I'll write here the third question or the third option. Third option they have asked as equal, means or equal they have given. Just write or equal, means name the quadrilateral whose diagonals are equal. So for this, first option we take it as square and rectangle. So I'll write the names of the quadrilaterals whose diagonals are equal, or first one is what? First one is square, next one is rectangle, second one is or is rectangle. So here they have asked the names of the diagonals whose name of the quadrilaterals which diagonals are equal. So see here, I will just write the square here, these diagonals. So these are all equal. Similarly, rectangle we take. This is the rectangle. This also same thing. All the diagonals parts all are equal. So this is the two names, square and rectangle. So this is the third part of the question. Now we move on to the fifth question. In the fifth question, explain why rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. The answer is, as we know, the rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. We have studied in the previous class. So here we have to write the rectangle. Solution is, the rectangle is a convex quadrilateral because of two diagonals. So as we know, two diagonals which lie in the interior. So diagonals lie inside the rectangle of the rectangle. This is the solution. That's all. We have to write the rectangle is a convex quadrilateral because two diagonals lie in the interior of the rectangle. See, this is a rectangle, means two diagonals lie inside. So this is called as a convex quadrilateral. So this is the solution for the second, third, fourth and fifth question. We'll continue the next question in the next class. If you have any doubts, comment me, share and like all the videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you.